Today we're going to talk about East Gwillimbury. Now, like some of my other videos, what we're going to do is we are going to review the current month we have, which is February 2021. We're going to compare that with what happened a year ago in February 2020. And then we're also going to have a look at the month before in January 2021, just to give you a little bit of contrast to what's happening in the market. So again, today we're talking about East Gwillimbury. So number of total homes sold in East Gwillimbury a year ago was 46, and that is across all home types, so condos, semis, towns, links, absolutely everything. 48 in January of this year, so sort of on track with that, and then 86 homes sold in February 2021. So if you've listened to some of my other videos recently, I have indicated that typically as we go into the spring, we see inventory levels beginning to rise a little bit. So obviously there was a rise in inventory to be able to satisfy the buyer demand. We are still seeing fairly significant buyer demand in the market. Average sale price across all home types a year ago was just over 800,000. 1,111,000 in January 2021. Currently trending in East Gwillimbury at 1,165,000. Sales to new listings ratio could also be referred to as the absorption rate, and that tells us that out of the homes coming on the market each month, what is the percentage of them that are actually selling. So a year ago it was 51.7%, which gives us an indication that we're sort of in a balanced market, neither a buyer's or a seller's. 81% in January, which would definitely indicate a seller's market. Currently 61.9% is the sales to new listings trend in East Gwillimbury. So again, we have seen inventory levels come up, but in some of my other videos, I do reference that we're probably another, 4 to 6 weeks of the current market, so to satisfy the buyer demand. And so that's where we're still seeing a fairly high number, but also a high number in the number of sales as well. Months of inventory complements the absorption rate, the sales to new listings ratio, tells us that if no other homes came on the market at the current rate of buying, how long would it take to completely sell out the inventory? So a year ago, we were at 2.2 months of inventory, 0.9 in January 2021, and 0.7. So the market's still declining a little bit, and I think where you're seeing that decline is just buyer demand is just so prevalent at the present moment. So eating up a lot of that inventory. Sale price to list price ratio selling at 98.9% of asking price a year ago, 105 in January, and 108.3. So homes selling a fair chunk over asking. And I do have a lot of people asking me saying, the over asking, what does that actually tell us about the market? And I think there's two sort of things I would like to offer you there. One being is that a number of homes we're seeing on the market right now, they are underpriced. So when they do sell over asking, like for instance, we're seeing homes listed at $999 that are selling at $1.4 million and and over. So we're seeing houses sell at 150% of asking. So that's obviously pulling up that whole number there, right? So I mean that's one part of the market. The other part of the market is through 2018, 2019, we did see the market, decline, then flatten out. So we're really just getting back to those strong numbers that we saw through that early 2017 market. So it could be argued that the market is just kind of getting back to normal. Days on market, 20 a year ago. We were at 20 in January and currently trending at 12. So for sellers right now, like in some of my other videos, I do believe we do have some time left in this market if you want to take advantage of the market. For buyers, we actually are starting to see offer presentation days or multiple offers fail. So when sellers are listing their house for sale and they're holding a specific offer date, we are seeing some of those offer dates fail, whereas you're going back in, maybe the next day and you're submitting an offer and being able to be successful with that. And what we're seeing is offers come in, and we're starting to see offers with financing and home inspection conditions. So we are starting to see that mellow out a little bit in terms of the multiple offer process. So I hope you found this helpful. Any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out.